Hello again, this is Coach Parker with computer literacy stuff. So we played around with web pages. Next thing we need to do is publish them to the web. There's lots of ways to do that. For this class, we're going to use WordPress. In order to do that, you'll have to log into WordPress. So math.bluecc.edu/wordpress.com. There's a link, important links. math.bluecc.edu/wordpress.com. Very important site. So you all know how to log in. You click login, and then you click login with Google. And so that will take you to a page kind of like this one right here, although you'll end up on your profile page. That's my profile right there. So you first come into this page here. Bottom left corner, you'll have WordPress File Manager. And the WordPress File Manager is a place where you can deposit pages and folders. Now, we in this class are good at file management, so we keep everything in a folder. So we're never going to upload individual files unless they go in a specific folder. At the moment, I don't have a specific folder. This .tmb folder is not something that's useful to us, but it needs to be there as part of this system. So we're just going to leave that alone. To get a page there or a site, what I need to do is drop stuff in there. And so I need to go to my file manager and find my folder. So here in my CS120 folder, I have a new website folder. Inside the new website folder, I have a couple of HTML files and a couple of images. All of your files need to live in the same folder. If they don't, you will have trouble. Now, you can't have folders within folders, but you have to have a main folder everything lives in. If you don't, if you put images outside of this folder, they will not transfer to the web properly and your website will look like crap. So please be careful. If you have no idea what I'm talking about, call me, email me, and ask, and we'll try and figure it out together. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back to my main CS120 folder where I can see my new website folder, and then I can just click and drag it and drop it in here. This publishes my new website folder to the web, and all those files that I had in there are still going to be useful. Now I have a couple of extra files because my file manager makes backup copies. Notice the tilde? That means it's a backup versus the file name without the tilde at the end. And so then I can view these on the web. Let's see, will it work correctly? It didn't work. Okay, so let's see. To make that work, I then need to go back to math, WordPress, /user data, user_data, and then the name of your account, which is usually going to be your first name and your last name. So /, in this case, my name is Bo Dog, capital Bo, capital Dog. And that should take me to my website. My website has one folder in it. In that folder, there should be an index page that has content. And so notice I didn't load the index page, I just opened the folder and the index page automatically opened. That is the point of having an index page. Okay? It is the default page that is loaded if another page is not asked for. And that's an important thing about how internet works. Well, how the web works and how web servers give you content. Sometimes, however, a page is referenced like privacy.html, in which case it'll load that page. So I've got my index page mostly marked up with a little bit of color. My privacy page still needs a bunch of work. I'm not quite done with this project. I have a link that takes me out. And all of those are located live on the internet at math.bluecc.edu/wordpress/user data your name. That's usually going to be first name, last name. For some people, it might just be their last name, but for most, it should be first and last. If you're unsure of the name of your site, which is that part right there, then ask your instructor, and they will help you with that. So, again, in summary, to get our pages live on the internet or our sites, we need to load folders which have web pages and images and maybe some more files in the future. That whole folder needs to be loaded into our directory in the WordPress file manager. Once we have that set up, our pages will be live on the internet for the rest of the world to see. Now, nobody knows they're there yet, but hey, someday you might create something cool for the rest of the world to see. So that's it for now. This is just about how to publish pages for this class at this point in time in 2017. Have a good day. Bye-bye.